Welcome back, gentlemen, to Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Oh, wait, why the hell are we back here?
Wait, what's going on? Why are we on a slideshow presentation right now?
Oh, well, today I thought I would do something special.
Oh, this must be the lore recap that you were talking about?
Well, I guess it's time to put our brains in the mushy mud where it doesn't belong.
This lore is going to drive you insane, Donald. You'll see. So let's start from chapter 1. It's the 1960s and our character Henry Stein gets a letter in the mail from his old pal, Joey Drew.
Oh, I forgot Joey Drew looked like mush itself.
Oh. Damn, I knew Joey was ugly when we saw him in chapter 5. But I did not know he looked like the dollar store Putin.
Oh, Joey talked a little bit about the past when his old business, Joey Drew Studios, was famous for their cartoons. He jokes about it and says 30 years really slips away, doesn't it?
Oh, 30 years must have really slipped away if Joey Drew aged like Keith Richards.
Donald, I really don't want to imagine that picture again.
Oh, I would like to point out that Henry used to work at Joey Drew Studios in the 30s, but he quit before the business took off.
Oh, wait, Henry quit Joey Drew Studios before it was popular. That explains why he was shocked to hear about the business going to absolute horse piss.
Oh, I feel like Henry should have known that some businesses ages like moldy cheese.
Oh, he walked into the building, and as we all know, the building was, well, not in a good shape.
I feel like he should have expected that because, Joey Drew seemed to have pooped ink out of his pants.
Donald, did I tell you to keep that image out of my mind?
Oh, as he got the ink machine to start working, he found cardboard cutouts moving and scaring him in the process.
Was that the ink monsters trying to let them know that we're still here, or was that Joey himself?
Oh, I am 99% sure it is the ink monsters doing that. Because at the end of chapter 1, Henry gets jump scared by the ink monster Bendy form. Henry runs for his life as the place falls apart with ink flooding everywhere. But he falls through a hole.
I guess I was right about the moldy cheese comment. That's actually kind of funny.
Oh, after clearing a path to try and find a new way out, he finds this devil room with coffins in it. Henry is shocked, but yet so tired he falls asleep. It's almost like that coffin room was designed for Henry to die.
Oh, hey, Joe, can I ask a question?
Of course you can. It's a lore recap.
Oh, spill my guts and you will fill them, I guess. Was there anyone who actually set up that room for Henry?
Oh, okay, so there is a rumor that Joey Drew set up this room to trick Henry and kill him and put him in those coffins in the back.
Hello, that's horrible. This man is worse than William Afton.
Oh, wait, but why did he want to kill Henry?
Oh, well, if we backtrack, we can remember Henry hearing sound tapes from workers talking about the business falling apart and Joey Drew losing his mind. Perhaps Joey Drew did not want him knowing about that, so he made an attempt to kill him.
Oh, this man really is worse than William Afton.
Oh, Henry fights his way to get back up. Joey's attempt to kill him backfired. This is where chapter 2 begins. Oh, he tries to find a new way out, and as we see, he sees not an ink demon, but a human with a cardboard cutout, Bendy. He realizes that his other workers are still here, begging for help. He also thinks maybe those ink demons were once people.
Henry thinks slower than a baby with an IQ of 2.
I have to agree with you. Come on, Henry. Be as fast as the plot.
Oh, after he finds keys to unlock a new exit, Sammy Lawrence knocks Henry out and kidnaps him. He puts Henry in his office and ties him up. Sammy talks about rituals, which explains of how he lost his mind.
Oh, no kidding. This poor guy has been stuck in that god-awful place for 3 decades.
Oh. He exits the room and awakens Bendy, but Bendy attacks. Henry manages to squirm out of there before Bendy catches him. The ink demon finds him again and chases him. Then Henry finds a room, then shuts the door and locks it. Oh, Henry later finds Boris, who is not a human, but rather one of the Bendy character cartoons that came to life. He was not a bad character nor evil. He later shows us his safe place with a free bedroom that Henry could sleep in. And that leads us into chapter 3.
Man, we're cruising through these chapters. I thought this was going to be an hour-long video.
Henry finds another cartoon character come to life named Alice Angel. Unlike the last character, this version of Alice Angel is bad viscous. She forces Henry to do her dirty work.
I was thinking of giving Alice Angel a nickname.
Well, lay it on me. Stringbean, what's the nickname?
Well, her name is Alice Angel. Her name should be Alice Asshole. Oh, don't look at me like that. I was just going to say what everybody else was going to say.
Somehow, Alice Angel finds out that one of her cartoon character friends, Boris, is with Henry, so she attempts to kill Henry. Henry passes out again, and she takes Boris.
Oh, Joe, I remember in chapter 3 or 4. Alice says her name. How the hell does she know our name?
Oh, well, you know how there were two versions of Alice, right? The real one and the bad one. The real one is a cartoon character that comes to life, and the bad Alice is some sort of an ink demon, pretending to be Alice.
Oh, but how do they still know our name?
Well, the real Alice doesn't know us, because they are a cartoon character that has never interacted with people. But the people who worked at Joey Drew Studios, the majority of the people who did not survive, turned into the ink demons. And the people who worked at Joey Drew Studios knew Henry, so even in their afterlife, they still remember Henry.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
In chapter 4, we make an attempt to rescue Boris, but it was too late. The bad Alice turned Boris into an evil monster. But Henry still has the balls to kill that Boris demon. The bad Alice runs into the room and tries to just kill him herself. But the real Alice stabbed her and Boris was rescued.
I forgot how hell-spinning chapter 4 was. I felt like I was on one of those one-star roller coasters.
Let's fast forward a little bit. After Boris made a stupid attempt to go outside, the ink demon sees him. Alice thinks it's only a matter of time before he breaks in. Alice tries to help Henry get out before the ink demon catches him, but they both leave. Luckily, Henry escaped and later crossed his way to this riverland.
Trump, are you afraid to do that whole roast rant about Boris again?
Now I am so tired I can't even do that anymore.
In a very unexpected twist of events, Sammy Lawrence is found on the land not dead, but his voice worse and more ink on his body. He makes another attempt to kill Henry, but Boris and Alice save the day.
I hate the receptiveness of this game. They really dragged this one through the curb without a single spot of pee on the bushes.
Henry later goes on a hunt for the ink demon. He realizes he can't kill him, but rather to end his career. He finishes the job in one last glaze.
Yeah, Donald, you're right. This series really needed to end. I don't even feel like playing Bendy in the Dark Revival.
Anyways, we flash back to us at Joey's house right before chapter 1. But this time, Joey tells you face-to-face to go to the workshop, and that for now wraps up the Bendy and the Ink Machine lore recap.
Oh, damn, that was really long. I never really knew how evil Joey Drew was until you showed me this. What a great game.
That was really fun today, guys. Now I need to go to pay some taxes.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to go to McDonald's.
Hope you had a fun time and your brain should start working again next week. Good luck.